Alright, so welcome to Chapter 4, SEO Spreadsheet Templates. Now I am going to be giving you all of the templates that I have customized over the years in order to be completely organized with my local SEO campaign building. Now without these templates, there is no way I could have balanced specific tasks on a daily basis. Tasks like getting the correct anchor text ratio down so you don't trigger a penalty with Google. Now I will be explaining more of that in the off-page optimization chapter, so don't worry. So let me show you one by one how each of these templates work and break them down for you. So some of the main SEO activities you are going to manage are times for link building, where to link build, what PBNs you have already built links for, and also for content creation. Whether you are outsourcing it on a schedule or writing it, you need to be able to mix your time with adding new content to your sites and performing the correct link building strategies for the specific date. Remember that's very important. Have a set schedule so every day your to-do list flows with ease. Now these templates are going to help you to do so. Okay, so this is the first template, the website links anchor text template. Now this template will list all of the major URLs that you build back to your digital asset. By major, I mean PBNs, citations, and press releases. These are all going to be your tier 1 links. So don't worry about the tier 2 linking. You really only need to focus on storing all the data of your tier 1s in one place. So in the future, if you trigger a penalty, you can either go in here, find the links that triggered the penalty, and change the anchor text quickly. For example, on one of your PBNs, you can go in and just change the anchor text really quickly and efficiently. Now the most important part of this template is the anchor text section. You will list all of the anchor text that you are using on your digital asset and monitor them so you don't use your main keywords more than a set amount of times while linking with anchor text. Now I will go into depth about anchor text ratios for link building in the off-page optimization chapter. So let me jump over to Excel and let's break down this template. Okay, so I just made 3 URL examples right here and I just made up these anchor texts. So let's say I just built 3 PBNs to my money site and I want to record them. So what I'm going to do is just simply take the URL, post it, and then paste the anchor text here, and also what type of link this is. So this is a PBN, so I'm going to label it a PBN. If it's a citation, I'll label it citation. If it's a press release, I'll label it a press release. You just want to keep it simple and organized so you know where to find the links if something goes wrong. So just rinse and repeat that method and you'll be fine. Now the second part of the template is the anchor text. Now what you want to do is record all anchor text that you're building to your website with your PBNs and your main tier 1s. Now this is important because you don't want to trigger a penalty with Google for too much optimization with your anchor text. And by following this template, you should be just fine. So what you want to do is scroll over to the next tab. And I've already laid out a couple examples. So if this is one of your landing pages, you just list all the anchor text that you're using for that landing page. And every time you make a link with your PBN, just mark it right here. So if you make it once, just mark it there. So you know you've only used that anchor text one time. Now, what's going to happen if you start hitting, 5, 6, 7 times, you're going to know that this could trigger a penalty. So just beware of that. So this is a great way to organize your anchor text and to go back and switch any if you need to. Okay, so the TrustForce template is used to mark down all the citations that you build out for each property. Now I'm talking citations, social media sites, and Web 2.0 profiles. You want to keep track of all the accounts and know the URLs that you have built on each of those accounts for your brand. Google wants to see you as a branded company, so the more social profiles you have completed, the better you're going to look in the eyes of Google and the more they're going to trust you. And what you want to do with this list is grab it and blast tier 2 links to it with some Fiverr packages. That's key. So you're going to have a list of URLs already in place. You don't have to go and search for them and just blast them. Now let me show you the TrustForce template. Okay, so this is the TrustForce template, and what you're going to see in this first column is all the social media profiles that you should have an account in. So what I do is If I have an account, I'm going to enter it right here. And if I don't, I'm going to go in there on a specific date and make an account. So this column right here is going to have all your URLs. And what you're going to do when you want to do a tier 2 Fiverr blast is just grab this list here, paste it into the Fiverr package, and blast that with some relevant anchor text for your tier 2s, because these links are going to be your tier 1s. So it's just a win-win situation. It keeps you organized, and if you ever have a problem with a social media account, come to the TrustForce template, look up the URL, and go from there.